Hey, what's up everyone, Sangtuary here, and we're back for another Dune Imperium game, Immortality expansion. So this should be both with Rise of X and Immortality. I don't think it's a go to 11, so it will be a rather short game, at least I would expect that, given it goes only to 10 points. But let's see, before we jump into it, I hope to catch you soon on one of my live streams. As you can see here, my schedule, I'm basically live every Sundays, 8 p.m. Central European Time, sometimes also other days, especially Fridays, but maybe other weekdays or Saturdays sometimes as well, around that same time. And you probably know already because you're watching this video, but there are uploads on YouTube 3 times a week as well, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Those are games that I record separately. And so you haven't seen those on any live streams or anything. Those are exclusive contents as well. Yeah, before we jump in, if you could hit that like, that subscribe and follow button would be absolutely amazing. It helps a lot the channel. And as you can see up here, we are very close to the Twitch goal, 47 out of 50, and the YouTube goal as well. If we could reach that very soon, would be absolutely amazing. So that would be it for the usual blah blah. Let's jump straight into the game here and have a look at the leader selection. First things. Hey Jake, I appreciate the chat. Oh, you probably don't see it yet. And I'm too big here, so let's... He says, hey Sangtuary, watch your vids. Man, I appreciate that. So, well, if you watch this one, big shout out to you, Jake. I appreciate the comment there. Yeah. Let's have a quick look again at the text. Holo, Chomerky, Dead Device, and the cards. Contaminator, very good. Gurney, the rest I'm alright. I mean, it's not too bad, but not so great either. What am I doing here? There's no graft, so Ilessa is maybe not the most interesting. I think I'll go Armand just for the deck building side. See what we can do. I feel like trashing becomes so much more important in Immortality, because you want to add also some of those Tleilaxu cards to your deck, so obviously it kind of becomes more sizable. So getting those early trashes out is really, really valuable. And we could say, yeah, but there are less targets because obviously you don't have Dune in the deck anymore. It's Experimentation, which in the end is a good card to have in the deck. But I think people still underestimate how important it is even to just trash 2 or 3 cards out of the deck. Like, let's say the 2 daggers and the recon, even potentially the convincings. And 2-3 cards trashing is already not that easy to do if you're not Armand. And it can already make a huge change, I think. So yeah, that's why I would go for Armand here. Smuggling Gun is a bit of a bummer. By the way, sorry if there's a bit of a background noise when I talk. It is because the fan is on, because it's super warm these days in Switzerland. No, I was hoping it should change your mind there. Oh yes, change your mind. We have some huge persuasion, by the way. We have everything basically in our hand. Yeah, it seems now it's pretty set on smuggling. Sadly, gave me a bit of a hope there, but it's not happening. Okay, I'll probably just go Imperial Basin with Experimentation. Or do I ring to Arakin? Thing is, next round's hand is not bad. I'd probably focus on factions this next round, not get a trash out. So be it. It's just with Leto in here, I don't necessarily want to spend my spice, my water. So I'll yeah, go Imperial Basin first action here. And I will deploy one, I think. Because I might be blocked from the cities afterwards, so my ring could go to Technical potentially. But I think I want some action, some piece of that here would be good. I'll probably ring Guild Admin away. Could also go for Spy Center, but I think I'd rather get some additional trash, would be fun. Although actually I'll trash Recon at the end of this round, so maybe it's better to take a Liaison. But yeah, no, let's take Guild Admin, I think. And let's go for an Intrigue. Ah, but that means I cannot get Gurney though. Gurney would be good. Not a big fan of going Technical. So yeah, let's give up on Gurney. Maybe we blow up the row with 5 persuasion. Don't think I deploy more here. I'd rather get resources over the early point, I think, as crazy as it sounds. At this stage, yeah, this is not so great, to be honest. Way too early to get that. There's a specimen. Is it gonna be the Contaminator? Could be. If not, I'll take it. Some additional faction access, then we're pretty good on that level already. I will probably blow the row up, maybe for a T-Rex Master would be the favorite, but Web of Power would be great as well. Oh, Corino Genes. The early Solari. Shifting's not bad, but I think I'll play it greedy. Yeah, let's blow it. I could get some additional trash. Yeah, this is not great. I guess I'll take Plant Coupling, it's not bad. And then I will take Corinogenes with it. Those can grab together. Let's trash Recon here. Not gonna take anything else so far. We already bought 3 cards in total. I could do Menta, Experiment to Smuggle, Menta, and then a faction to still get my trash out. Be an option. This is a great card for Tessia. I mean, it's a very good card overall, but especially for Dessia who needs faction access, this provides 2. Plus has a nice agent effect to cycle through the deck. This is also a good card, especially when you only have 2 agents. Kinda gives you a 3rd move, potentially, on reveal. So good, there are 2. If I get 1 spice out of that, it could be a selective next round. That would allow me to actually trash the dagger I would have used for Menta and reshuffle like that, hoping not to get any of those 2, so that next round we can play them together. Be an idea. I will start with the smuggling though. Although I could get Haga and then go Conspire to get Sword next round. No, let's play experimentation here, I guess, and get a trash out this round. Yeah, let's do that. Haga play might be safer to get Sword next round, but then I miss 1 trash here. I'd like to ideally dagger Menta and then Diplo or Seek. Could go Hardy, to be honest. It's not a bad combat to try and win if we can by then. But it might be taken now, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if Tessia does Hardy it. That's a good combat for her as well. Oh no, Menta's gone though. This I was not expecting. Okay, this is upsetting. I'm not getting a trash out this round, I guess. Not getting a trash out. I might still hardy it with 2 daggers. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's see, if next round I'm lucky enough to get smuggled, then I might still be able to get sword next round. But that will highly depend on our opponents there. Especially Ariana, I would say, because Lido will probably take shipping. Dessia is not on the track yet, so has a bit less incentive to do so. Ariana might just do it. I'll probably just, if I win this combat, probably just gonna put my influence spacing guild, get that going. empty reveal for me, if not for those 2 daggers that kinda should seal the combat for me. Yeah, nobody has intrigues. We gain manipulation, most likely. Oh, for humanity. Surely has to be negotiated withdrawal there. To mute myself because I think you guys can hear the airplane passing by not too far away. So I just quickly muted. Hopefully it was not too disturbing. Yeah, negotiated withdrawal as expected. Tessia probably also reveals 4, I would expect. Otherwise... Oh, 5 even. Yeah, but nothing else. Yeah, no, then it's still negotiated, it seems. Reverend Mother there. Alright, hopefully some nice cards. Poison Snooper can help. War Chest. I mean, it's an endgame, so we won't complain too much, but let's see by the end of the game if we can collect all that extra Solari. We don't have any greens. That's where Poison Super can come in clutch, potentially. We have 3 shots, and yeah, plant coupling wouldn't be so bad either to try and graft Corvino Genes to it. But yeah, let's see. It will anyways depend on whether we get smuggling or not. A Snooper token out of the way for Tessia. Probably gonna go smuggling though, which will be upsetting because she will be very close to her own Swordmaster, meaning she'll most likely gonna jump ahead of me in the queue. Actually, she's getting it this round. Do I have a way to collect enough Solari this round as well? Not really. Oh, actually, yes, if I jump in combat and get wealth, that could be an option. Let me Poison Snoop first. Okay. For humanity could be an option, but I don't really want to early reveal. I mean, I could also just play Seek Allies and then early reveal, but still counts as an early reveal, and I don't really want to do that. It is a powerful card, but I'll Seek Allies to wealth. Puts me to 7 persuasion. 7 Solari. Or I could Corino Genes to Wealth and then Selective with Seek. Problem is I have nothing to trash. Or I could Seek first to Selective, try to get Plant Coupling to be able to graft Corino Genes with it. But I'll still be only on 7 Solari, but yeah, let's try that. See what it brings. I'm not sure of that play, to be honest, but yeah, and we get the other trash here. Now we have a bunch of Persuasion, so we could get for Humanity potentially. Everyone still has a nuke though, so they might just nuke it, which is fair enough. And still 0 green, by the way. I drew 3 cards, 0 greens, all of them at the bottom of the deck. Not super happy about that. Because that could have been potentially a Manta for me here. Wealth is gone now, yeah. I might just go Still Suits then. With Diplo. And send out 1 troop, hoping for 4 Solari would be huge actually. But I would be surprised. I guess Ariana after Soulmaster will still jump in combat as well. This is a bit of a bummer. Yeah, anyways, Wealth was taken, so even if I got the graft, I would not have been able to play it there. I could have gone Secrets potentially, but I'd rather try and focus on getting Swordmaster right now. So sending out 1 troop is good for that. A lot of faction plays here. Gonna blow the row. No. Appropriate. Appropriate gives me Swordmaster as well. But for Humanity, it could be fun to play though. I think I'll go for Humanity. Let's see also what Ariana does. If she doesn't jump in the combat, for sure, I take for Humanity, because I wouldn't need the extra Solari. Yeah, but she's gonna jump in. Yeah. But Chair Dog with for Humanity could be interesting if I can get that alliance. I already have so many cards in the deck. But it's a second graft, so it might be worth it, to be honest. So let's still take it. And yeah, let's go for Humanity, I guess. Although I'm missing 1 Solari. Because I'll be 3rd here. The next hand, I could smuggle up if that's open. It would give me the Solari without giving it to Lito. As long as smuggling is open, but I would expect it to be... So yeah, let's go for Humanity. Oh, and Lady Jessica right there. Pretty huge as well. Blowing the row up. Okay. Yeah, Trucer is a good pick. Okay, and getting chair dog here is not ideal, because we have both our graft cards right there, but not Corino Genes. This is really upsetting. Can we do something about it? If I ring Smuggle Recall, get the 2 spice, then I need to sword, then I could plant coupling to selective. Yeah, but then, I mean, whatever I draw, I cannot play it anymore. It's a bummer. So I'm not gonna record. I think I bump up and probably plant coupling will just go. Ah, actually I could use it now with the ring to draw a card and see what we get, because we might get for Humanity or Corino Genes. Even Guild actually could be fun as well to then graft with Chair Dog with my last agent, because we could trash a dagger after playing it to sword. We could get the bump, obviously. We could get the... If grafted would be the best case scenario, to be honest. But yeah, I think I'll do that. Let's plant coupling with the ring. Smuggle first. See what we get from it. Someone draw me something nice. Oh, huge. That's amazing. If I can play my last agent Chair Dog for Humanity to secrets, bump twice, we get super close to the alliance. But then actually the reveal is 2 persuasion, so I get it back in hand, which is not bad. Yeah, I guess that's best I can do right now. Not gonna acquire space travel or anything here. I think we're good. I could also use for Humanity to bump this and get shipping for myself next round. What's there? Holo, not too bad. Chomerky also pretty good. Because anyways, I don't get that reveal benefit this round. Why not, yeah, why not taking the bump here with for Humanity agent effect? But ideally we still send it to secrets to bump this up. Murky gone. Transport's less interested in that, to be honest. But Holo could still be nice to flip through, especially with grafting cards. Or with the, more importantly, with if grafted card. I feel like being able to cycle through the deck is super important. Try and get the right combo out. You need to be able to like draw, to flip cards, like discard and draw another one, typically what Holo does or what Crusader does. Or Lady Jessica to draw more cards. Having Spice or Water for research, for selective, going Menta. All these options are really good when you have grafting involved in your deck. I'll be able to trash a dagger end of the round, so that's also why with Armand especially, but overall, I mean, getting Swordmaster early is really good. Here it's mid, round 4 is acceptable, it's not super early, but it's alright. But getting it as early as possible is really good for those trashes that you can get from Armand's coordination ability. The fact that you can trash a card in play if you have at least 2 agents on non-faction. Is this really gonna be enough for a oh, I might not be able to let that slide though. I might need to go... Siege Tower could be an option with my chair dog. The secrets does not accomplish much for me if only to bump this up, but anyways, I'm not there yet. I could just chair dog for humanity to siege and compete here against Lido. Wouldn't be so bad to get 2 water as well, although I don't have any city access here. But still, for the future, always good to have 2 water. But it's literally just 1 troop out plus a dagger, so I'm not sure that's gonna be enough to beat Lito. He should have his 2 daggers in hand though. It would give me 1 water, 1 spice. Depends, let's see what Ariana does. If she can fight him there, okay, huge. I'm not going there, I'm going secrets. This is a massive overcommitment though. Therefore just sending out 4, I guess, not knowing what we have. But still, 8 in strength would be enough. Yeah, it could be a staged true. Oh, this is really not great. Yeah, let's take it here. It has to be, I didn't see that as a possibility, but... Or a gruesome sack. Interesting choice right there. I will not be buying anything, so basically getting 4 minutes back in my hand. Kinda useless at this stage. I mean, unless they reveal in the shadows for me, that would be sweet. Oh, negotiated withdrawal is also an option. Of course. It's a nice play. And she gets shipping before me. That was bait. Maybe I should have then popped up Bene a bit more. I don't really get much draw from that hand, but having Corino Jeans without my graft again is very annoying. Alright, yeah, that's a nice one. This is also super annoying, because obviously I would like to get a trash out while my discard is here. So how do I get that happening? Maybe I just go Aga with experimentation and then Diplo to selective. Would give me guild administrator. I think I'll do that. It gives me 2 trash as well, so it's good. I can trash this dagger. I can maybe even already trash my ring, although at this stage I would then need to buy some liaison for city access. Because I would have trashed out all my city access. Ah no, chair dog, but that's just one. I could actually also just smuggle down and get my spice from here. But then how do I ever get my council though? I smuggle down, or do I want that hollow at some point? I think I'll go for Haga base in here. No, let me smuggle down actually. Also gives me troops maybe to potentially send out with my last agent. Could be guild admin. Do a spice place, yeah. Yeah, let's take this. Oh, but I'm gonna overflow with intrigues though. Okay, that's funny. I can actually take the alliance. But I'm fighting Leto though. Yeah, but let's do it. Let's give him some issues there. This will be my major alliance, but this, if I lose it, no big deal. I could just reshuffle it with For Humanity. So I'm not going to fight too hard on the Spacing Guild one, and what is good is it forces him into fighting for it a bit more. Plus, I don't lose my friendship if I lose to influence with For Humanity. That was completely improvised. Let's be honest. And now I go Diplo to selective. Bumps me up there so that maybe I get For Humanity back with Chair Dog to just get the alliance and get it back in hand, and then lose to influence at this stage. Probably I'll just give it to Leto. It was a nice way to get the Solarian to make use of the intrigue we got, but I'm not too attached to that alliance. I don't see myself locking up 2 alliances, getting all my friendships and be able to use For Humanity reveal, so I think we can let that be. Let's see by the time we reveal For Humanity, obviously. Although actually Guild Administrator might have to go full space if Imperial Basin is taken, in which case I might just cap it and see afterwards what we do with For Humanity. Would be fun as well, to be honest. Okay, let's trash the dagger. And then what would Guild Admin trash then? If I trash the ring, I'll literally have only For Humanity as a green access. I'll definitely need to buy some, probably 2 liaison even, because I could trash a convincing when revealing as well. But yeah, actually full space is good for me. especially now that there's nothing else, but getting a full space in the deck could be a temporary solution to my green and city lack of access. Lack of city and green access, should have said. That's a better way to construct the sentence. Could also go Corino Jeans to wealth, just get that friendship going. Get 2 Solari for a high council, but I'd rather trash something more here with the guild admin. Maybe it should trash itself though. Do we trash itself and keep the ring? Ring could get me this typically for an additional research bump. Where's that bringing me? Here potentially? Yeah, maybe it trashes itself. Because we have this to bump up a spacing guild potentially. We have Diplo and we would have old space. It's maybe not enough. Yeah, no, let's keep it. Let's go crazy. What else could we trash? Experimentation. I don't really feel like trashing it. Let's go crazy, yeah. Trash the ring. Does he have shifting? Did I miss that? Nothing I'm really too interested in. I could pick that up, but then it's reshuffled in my deck already, and I'm not a big fan of that. Could take space travel to even increase my chances of locking that up early. Ito won't have his ring there. No, I need a Liazor too. Maybe one for now. I don't want to clog my deck with that right now. So let's just pick one up to still have a bit more green and city access. It's very light though. Wait, did I? Ah, no, I couldn't get a trash out. True. True. I was like, did I give up on trashing? Have been dramatic. Ooh, this is risky. Yeah, we've got to lock that up. If there's a spy set at some point, that would be wonderful. Because then for humanity could really get its value out. Scientific breakthrough. He's very early on the row, so let's see if we can get that going at some point. Okay. At least I have the grafting combo now, so that's good. Not gonna go shifting, I think I gotta lock it up early. Make sure, because if he goes full space, I'm screwed. I cannot take it back, so let's do it. And we get guild admin. Land coupling and Corino genes could go secrets potentially. That will overload me a bit with intrigues, but might be the play to be ready once For Humanity pops up. Although it could also go well, get me started here on that friendship. But ideally we get Sherdog and For Humanity together, so I don't want to draw too much anymore. Actually I have to go plant coupling to secrets rather. Because if plant coupling draws me For Humanity, I have to have the alliance already, otherwise it's not gonna work. I could also experiment to Haga, and then go selective again, trashing the experiment I would have played, and selective. What does it give me though? Raptor to Corino. Not so sure about that. Maybe I just plant coupling Corino genes to secret. And I still have one last agent. Let's see what I draw. I might still go experimentation somewhere on a desert space. Round 6 Swordmaster is, I would say, the latest acceptable moment, but it is definitely very late already. It's a bit on that border, whereas depending on the game, sometimes it's too late, sometimes it looks like it's still on time, and I think here, based on where we stand in terms of points, I think it's still a good investment to go for Swordmaster, yeah. If a Baron was already on 9-10 points here, or anyone else, I would say probably focus rather on maybe even a High Council to get Swordmaster or whatever. But yeah. Pas du mélange. Convincing. Like super puppet? No way. It's actually huge, but the problem is I gotta go get those out then. Or I even play Study Melange as well instead, because I need a High Council for that. I cannot play it beforehand. I don't know, that's too many intrigues for sure though. Do I get to the end of the track though? Gonna be hard. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's happening. But now there is an additional incentive in buying this, if I can, yeah. Here I'll definitely go the fast track. Yeah, I've got to play guild here. Anyways, I can get spice from this or from this guy's bureaucrat afterwards, and I'll probably get a spice or two from this as well, I would hope. Oh, I could put a Stitch Horror on top of my deck, that would be pretty smooth. I'll be first to reveal. Yeah, sounds pretty good to me. And that will also sort a bit of my lack of city access, although I will have chair dog and liaison potentially, so... But yeah, no, I've got to go for it. I love this... Sorry, I love this card. Do I play some of my intrigues though? I have too much of that for sure. Disguised bureaucrat would give me 1 spice. Trying to keep those 2 for endgames could be fun, but then I'll keep it for now, because my goal would then be probably to use this and this. I cannot use this anyway, so why not waiting, diluting a bit my endgames. I definitely have a bit of a intrigue problem. Test of Humanity would be an interesting card as well, but I've got to take this. It's helping me for my endgames, plus it gives me the 2 spice here, because I would go this way just to get the extra 2 spice already. So yeah, gotta do that. And Stitched Horror on top of the deck will be pretty smooth. I'm again on 2 faction spaces, so again I cannot get a trash out, but thankfully we have other ways to trash, and we went a couple of times to selective because our deck feels already pretty smooth. Okay, we got there, that's fine. Maybe I play War Chest. Or, I mean, if someone steals an intrigue, if it could be Counselor's Dispensation, I really don't mind that. I can graft here Chair Dog for Humanity would be awesome to get the bump, plus to be able to afterwards go down 2. I'd probably do it here actually. We could go Secrets ourselves if it's open, or selective. Get a double bump, and then at the end of the round reveal it, go down back to the level where we still have the alliance, get a point for that. Sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, no, useless to use War Chest here. High Council will be important for me though. Or Counselor's Dispensation just to get it out of my way, and potentially Tleilaxu Puppet. If I go selective, if it's open, I would probably trash Spiritual Fervor. It was literally just for that little research icon I bought it. I mean, it still reveals for... Maybe I should discard trash Guild Admin, because it still reveals for a specimen though. Which could be useful to, at some point, maybe buy Scarab again. Because right now with Stitched Horror, I get 1 more Scarab. I could potentially buy 1 if I reveal those specimens a couple of times, and then I'm just missing 1 that we could hope to get from here. Wouldn't be so bad, yeah. Was that her second negotiated, or is it just it took a bunch of time to do her? No, she only has one, right? What a round. Okay, we get the combo, so that's pretty smooth. Convincing in the deck. Let's see if someone steals an intrigue from me. Chipping. We're going for something here. Transports, maybe invasion ships, but I mean it would be more for the troops. But then he has 6 troops in garrison. Maybe, yeah, could be the right amount. No, doesn't go for attack. Takes a spice though, so he could Hayliner afterwards. Ariana can as well, or might take Solari to try and get all 3 points here by winning it. But I don't see how though. Ariana, Tessia have some garrisons there. Okay. And this is worrying as well, because now she gets to the same level. So I'm not able to, or I could, but it's risky. Let's put it that way. To recall, to go down there. Yeah, no, I cannot. Okay, I'll need to steal the alliance. Probably not use the reveal. Or I could actually do it on the Fremen there. Yeah, why not? I'm not really going to siege tab that often. I just need selective to be open, otherwise I'm screwed on that alliance. Huge. This is nice. We take it here. Take it here. Trash. I think we trash guild admin at this stage. Do I play that? No, now that secrets is gone. Can I get another 2 influence somewhere? I mean, ideally here, I guess. Stitched does not do it. I probably grabbed experimentation to it though. Ah, I could actually. Wait. No, I'm done. No, never mind. I thought I was one behind and I could take the bump here. Plus use Diplo and Steel Suits, let's say. That's not happening. I could go up there though. And still draw maybe 2 Persuasion, playing Stitched Horror and Experimentation. Draw Fall Space for a High Council afterwards. And still get an SMF at the end of the round. Play Stitched Horror and Experimentation on Arakin actually. Also draw actually 2 cards instead. Here I would then trash Consider's Dispensation probably. Yeah, let's go Arakin with this. See what we draw first. Fall Space. take this and the water, I think. Not trash, there's nothing left to trash, to be honest. Water might give me research next round. And here, yeah, let's go here. Do I get to the end of the track? Probably, and in which case it could be helpful to get a friendship. So, Laxu Puppet I would keep as well. So we trash this. Machine culture. Not super useful as it stands. I could go for it, to be honest. With War Chest, maybe we get something. Because I don't see myself getting 10 Solari or more. Because I'm gonna spend here on High Council. With the graft, I guess, combo of Full Space and Plant Coupling. Draw 2 cards. Because this is not a great hand for next round. If we can get 2 out of the way, it would be good. Do I have to go High Council this round, though? I could also leave it for next round. And rather play Plant Coupling and Full Space somewhere else, like Still Suits, or RD to get a point. And then I'd be down to 7 Persuasion, but I draw 2 cards. Yeah, which is a guaranteed Spiceman's Flow. Yeah, then maybe we don't go High Council. And he's still again. Maybe he can steal again by recalling the agent? Oh no. Here, one more beetle puts me here, and then ideally I reveal... Ah no, but I need one of those research still. How do I get to the last beetle? Maybe I go down there and spend the Solari I would have. Then that means no High Council, so the Laxu Puppet is a bit of a mess as well. Machine Culture, can I get that going? Not really. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I could actually. Great flat. With Plant Coupling. The only thing is it does not give me the influence and puts me away again once I get for humanity back in the hand. I remove the influence here, obviously. If I have one more, it would be already closer to the friendship again, so it would be good. Whereas going here right now gets me invasion ships, potentially 4 troops. That's 12. With that 6 Solari, if I win like that, I can get 2 points maybe, yeah? Here I get 2 troops instead of 4. I think I still go that way. I lose my 2... Yeah, here I would lose 2 water, here I only lose 1. Yeah, let's try it that way. Not exactly the one I wanted to draw, but that's alright. Because now we have convincing and experimentation in deck for next round. This guy's bureaucrat. This would actually help me to get the friendship back once I sacrifice it for humanity. Yeah, Corinogens would have been smooth next round to finish it here. After we get that last beetle here, we're still missing one more. Okay, well, let's see next round what the hand will be. We again don't get any trash out. We've been grinding our factions like crazy. The spy sat pops up, that would be beautiful for me. Yeah, I'll probably play War Chest here, to be honest, to get down to 3, because this I don't care, but this could be an endgame point, hopefully. Oh, is she withdrawing here? Surely she has combat there. Because otherwise I can get 2 points from that. If I don't need to use War Chest. She's close to the end of the track, so if she keeps 3 spies or more, she has 1 endgame point that she took from us. Oh, that Relaxo Master right there. The Spice Must Flow is 8. Taking this away will still be 8, but then I'll be just 1 bump away from 9. This somehow would be 10. GG? We only go to 10? Oh yeah, we just go to 10 points. Yeah, I could try it. It's risky, but he's already revealed. Yeah, actually I forgot. I thought we were going to 11. But yeah, we've got to try it. Machine culture, useless for me. Yeah, then we don't get to the end of the track, so I guess this is better for me right now. Because, yeah, that device, true. Gets all the points, 7, 8, 9, 10. But then on... Yeah, I'll take the spice then. Gain 1 on reveal is useless, I'll just keep it for now. Because we never know, but... Yeah, we probably don't get there. True, I didn't see that one. The dead device, when was that picked up? No. She's not at the end of the track. No endgame point from that one. Plants could not work. Corner would not work. Let's see if we can get that point. Great. Just tying it up. Should have one more. Ah, 14. I can't beat that. And this gives me 2 Solaris. I'll be 2 Solaris away from having War Chest activated. With my 3 endgames without a point, this is quite sad. Very close though. Oh, and I'm 3rd now because I don't get the last point. Yeah, that was a close game. Very, very close. If it was going one more round, I had so many options, to be honest. But a great close, great end game by Ariana here. This was a clutch finish from her. GG to Kaiji, Jake, and 1111. Appreciate the game. Everyone stayed until the end. That's a public game that we really can enjoy. Yeah, I hope you guys also enjoyed it. If you did, would be absolutely amazing if you could hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, hope to see you very soon again. Have a good one. Bye bye.